Hey guys.
Hi.
You're listening to Not As We Planned. So get ready for
Honest,
raw,
unfiltered,
unhinged story
where we share our advice, opinions,
and talk about all the shit that people avoid discussing. We want to point out we are not qualified professionals, although I feel like I am one.
and what we say is the advice we would give to our besties. Hi guys, welcome back to Not As We Plan. We hope you're fantastic. As always, please go give us a review if you are loving it, if you find yourself tuning into us every week. We've seen some lovely ones this week and it makes us do a happy dance. But also don't forget to like, share, review, subscribe, everything. It just really helps us.
Absolutely. And if you want to join any extra episodes, or we've got a Zoom coming up this month, then yeah, and head over to Patreon. I feel like I'm being a bit of a you. Did you see that I'm trying to build a bunk bed?
Yeah, no, my inspo.
I'm actually nearly finished it. Are you impressed?
Yeah.
But the bit that I need to do is I feel like where I'm going to really struggle, because now I need to put, so I've built both frames and now I need to, that's where I might struggle with the height.
Yeah.
Or like needing just that second
Or can you
person.
turn it over?
I don't know, but I feel like I'm going to try and make it work.
Damn right.
I don't want any help. I want to say that I did it all on my own.
I get that.
What else? What's my week been like? Honestly, like nothing really. I can't believe that the kids have about 3 weeks left of school. Like, it's crazy, isn't it?
Mine have just, you know. Mad.
Well, actually, after this week, it's 2 weeks left.
Yeah.
So hold on. So by the time this is out, I think school may have been
I think
over.
Theo might have 1 day of school left. Yeah.
So no, I just feel like it sort of was January and then we sort of like blinked and it's the summer.
Don't. It's freaked me out.
Yeah.
It's freaked me out.
But I'm quite excited for summer, going away. Yeah, I literally have nothing to... these are cute.
Thanks. It's going to be my product of the week.
Oh, okay. Cute. Yeah, other than that, nada. You?
I've had a very tough week and I can't actually talk about it, so I can't even talk about it on Patreon. But I've had a really, really hard week mentally, just like in terms of like just divorce stuff. It's been a lot. But again, I am always really proud of myself that I try not to let it like seep into everything I do. And I've just really just allowed myself time to feel whatever it is I need to feel. Mm-hmm. And just try and really refocus my brain onto like some more positive aspects, I guess. Yeah, just really nice, like trying to fill up my cup on my weekends without the kids. And having fun. Like I do keep getting like loads of dating questions. I feel like I do keep skimming over it at the moment, and it's not for no reason. Like I've not got a boyfriend or anything like that. But like, yeah, I have been like spending time with someone, and I guess I don't want to talk about it because I don't want to jinx it. But also like I'm just like enjoying it. There's no pressure. It's like I'm seeing him. Don't know, like I've been on like 7 dates with the same person. It's really cool, and yeah, it's just nice to keep things to yourself sometimes. Like, yeah, it's refreshing. And then I'm going away with the kids this weekend to the place you went to, actually. Yeah. So we couldn't make it work because I'd never had a full weekend until the other week.
Yeah,
I've got a full weekend and we've got space. So yeah, we're going away this weekend. Which honestly, like with the timing of everything that's happened this week, I cannot explain how much I need it.
What sort of thing are you staying in?
So I'm going with my sister and her kids as well, and her husband. We're staying in like it's called the Ranch House, I think.
Okay.
Like a big long thing. So yeah, I just feel like, you know, sometimes you just need a break away from where you are.
Yeah. You're gonna love it. Are you gonna take quite a bit of food and stuff?
Yeah, we're gonna do a bit of both, really.
Yeah.
I think. So we'll see how we go. So yeah, I need to go out and do all that stuff tomorrow. I need to pack, but
we did
you did a food shop.
Yeah, delivered there.
Yeah, we might do that. I don't know.
How many nights are you going?
2. So not too many.
Yeah.
But we've got it till Monday, but the kids are in school. Yeah, it's a breakfast. We're taking breakfast.
Yeah. Oh, I'm jealous. It would be so nice.
Right. This one is called British Airways Man. It's very specific. Come fly with me. Oh, awkward. Like Tash just wants to be. No, I'm joking. I felt compelled to write in to put out there the level of fucked upness that's out there. Fantastic. Cool. Great. Mega brief backstory about me. 44-year-old mama of two, studying at uni, car boot and vintage queen, running on bright mornings and coffee shops reading on winter ones. Got it. Physically and emotionally abused by my stepfather from 3 to 16 years. Wow. Physically, emotionally and financially abused by my ex-husband from 28 to 36. Court case, trials, women's refuge, police protection, 8 years of therapy, fear of men. 2023, finally dipped a toe, talked to a man, BA man. He works high up in BA. I had hope. Actually agreed to meet at the local fair. I had friends on guard. I went through with meeting him. I'd pulled out many times with others. Really enjoyed conversations, felt fuzzy, and he seemed so very normal. In honesty, a safe card, not my usual type. I agreed to see him again. This continued. We slept together, a huge step for me, and this carried on for 3 months. I had hope. I felt my nervous system relaxing for the first time in years. And then came the 8 a.m. Monday morning out of the blue text. My ex called. She wants to talk and I've agreed to see her. I'm not sure what it's about. I'll be in touch. That gut-wrenching, stomach-churning nausea fizzed into my throat, and that gut feeling I'd ignored so many times in my marriage. I found his ex on Insta and messaged just saying I had seen his said man for a while but didn't wish to come between anything or be involved in anything. And then the first bomb went off.
Who messaged who?
She messaged the girl.
She messaged the ex.
It's ballsy. Well, she wasn't his ex. She was, in fact, very much his current girlfriend of 3 years.
Sorry, the hair's standing out. I got full-on goosebumps, and I can assure you it's not cold.
They were planning engagements, just got back from holiday. I was told it was a golf trip. And who the fuck was I? I was the other woman and had no idea at all. I had to answer all her questions truthfully, and I was hurting her. I was hurt, ashamed, and then instantly receiving abuse and threats, etc. from him.
Ugh.
It's wild. During this day, I'd randomly started bleeding very heavily. My period wasn't due, but I could be irregular. And during that night in agony and through tears, I was vomiting and felt so unwell. I did a pregnancy test, a faint line, early pregnancy unit visit, and confirmation of a chemical miscarriage. I went into shock, drove myself home to my children in a daze. Somehow I continued to function. His parents called me a silly little side piece, unstable and mentally ill, damaged goods. 2 days later, the girlfriend left me a voice note. She'd contacted a number of women she had felt suspicious about on his social media. There were more women, many more.
Oh my God.
One in particular. After some exchanges of dates and times, we discovered we had all been sleeping with him, one in, one out. Sometimes all on the same day.
Fuck off.
All blissfully unaware because of his work schedules. Everything seemed so feasible. That's fucking wild. On the same day.
Well, 'cause he works shifts.
I guess dependent on what he does, it's probably not like a standard 9 to 5. Police were involved, but none of us could face court. We all got support from the women's refuge. We almost wanted and needed each other for support, but were also hurting each other by association. I'm a very positive and bubbly woman, but honestly, I don't think it's possible for me to ever mentally recover from all of this. I have CPTSD.
What's that?
CPTSD. So your letters. CPTSD. Complex post-traumatic stress disorder. The symptoms are 24/7 and horrific. I've stood on a bridge edge several times just to feel close to some peace. I listened to your podcast about all that men put women through, and your advice, support and community is wonderful. But I think it's important to be open that some women don't pick themselves back up. Some get so destroyed by male behaviour that they live imprisoned by the memories.
That's so sad.
That's so sad. And I feel like you've obviously had like a really bad run of luck with males in your life, like from the from the outset, and it's so horrific, and I can't even comprehend it. And I think perhaps you need to almost find some peace in being on your own and being content with not having to let someone in, because I can't imagine being able to let someone in after everything you've been through. So I think like the best thing is for you to find peace and fall in love with yourself, and, you know, understand it's all this kind of behavior is nothing to do with you. It's to do with these awful people, and to try and really begin to learn. And look, it's going to take a long time. Like, you've got a lot of trauma. I really hope you're seeking therapy and you've got a support system around you. But
I guess also it's like that sort of like fine line between, with what you've gone through, it would be so hard to even want to let someone in. But at the same time, like, there are good people out there. But it's making sure that you're also in that right place mentally, emotionally, physically, to even
comprehend it.
And also even to accept that type of person. But yeah, you sound really brave, and the fact that you said that you're still like a really bubbly and like positive person just shows how far you've come from what you've been put through. Vile, man. Okay, so this is called The Ultimate Liar. Hi girls, as a dedicated listener, this story is wild. June 2023, after over a year of being single after a cheating ex-husband, I took the plunge into online dating world. I signed up to Match.com, not knowing what was coming. I haven't really heard of anyone use that. I instantly matched with this guy. Profile name, Happy Days 172, with a paid subscription. First red flag of a million.
Okay.
Happy Days. He was charming, good looking, consistent, and we instantly connected. After a month of phone and video calls, we met. He was very persistent. He told me he had no social media as he won the lottery when he was younger and wanted to keep a low profile.
Far-fetched, but
what the fuck? He had his own landscaping business, told me about his family, parents living in Spain, his best friend he was always with, told me his ex cheated on him, so he had been single for 3 years. My brain started to tick. Flags started to show. I am like a police detective and I could not find anything out about this man. Yeah, it's like, I feel like we've spoken it before, like our thoughts on like social media, and if we like that they don't have it, or maybe just not active. Like, I think for me, if I started speaking to someone who had no social media whatsoever, even like an old Facebook page where you can see if you've got any mutuals, like what were their old profile pictures like I feel like as girls we always like to do that bit of digging, and it gives you that reassurance that they're like the glamour.
I've been on a few dates with, has social media. I wouldn't say he posts loads, but like if he's got like, went to a wedding, like he'd post like, they put on stories. Like,
I feel like that's probably the same amount as my boyfriend. He had like 6 posts.
It's not like overly like.
He had like 6 posts, a few hundred followers, and occasionally posts when he's with his kids at, like, at a football game. Do you know what I mean? Like not an influencer, but he exists on social media. I feel like I'd find it weird if there was no social media presence whatsoever. After 16 months of head fuzz, broken promises, controlling behaviour and letdowns, I finally told him I was done. But he was still always creeping up with phone calls and messages, basically checking in on me, getting jealous when I went on dates, narcissistic behaviour. Fast forward to May 2025, I finally got my answers and closure. A post appeared on, "Are we dating the same guy?"
Oh, no.
The best page ever. This man had been using a fake name, A Fake Life, and his wedding video from February 2023 appeared. To recap, 4 months after matching with me. It's a fake name. Like, that is like,
What the fuck?
4 women came forward stating they were all seeing him in the last 2 years. The same fake name, same fake stories, and the same lies.
Oh my God.
He told one woman that his mum and dad were dead. Another said he was calling her the morning of his wedding day, sending photos of his honeymoon, pretending he was with the photographer's brother. Lies. He even used his wife's Mini Cooper to drive around to visit these women. Fooled us all. Of course, I found his wife on Instagram and messaged her account.
Oh my God.
The message was read, but I'm now blocked. I really hope she read it, but I expect he did. Oh, what an awful human. If you're allowed to say his fake name, it is Billy Frost. Netflix series pending. Women just entering the online dating world, I suggest you put on your armour, don't ignore the red flags, and the truth always comes out in the end. Love the pod. Billy Frost. Listen here, guys. If anyone is talking to a man called Billy Frost, you need to be careful, because that's not his real name. He's actually married, and he's probably fucking about 10 other women at the same time as you. Can you imagine now if we had loads of emails in, like, I was talking to Billy Frost. I was talking to Billy Frost.
I was talking to Billy Frost. I've got a child with Billy.
Oh my God, imagine if the person that you're dating is called Billy Frost. I mean, I know it's not.
Oh, I've done my research.
Oh my God, see, that's why no presence on social media is a red flag. I feel like we maybe, as a bit of market research, need to go on the are we dating the same guy?
Full of like people with missing teeth and who look absolutely like.
But no, my sister's on it. She says some of the stuff is like wild.
Really?
Yeah. Wow. Thank you for your email. I'm really glad that you have managed to walk away from that. Wow. No contact, I'm sure. And wow.
Wild. Latest episode on signs of affair.
Oh, okay, fine. That was the one out today? No.
Last week.
Hi,
Tasha and Carly. I've never emailed in before, just listening to this week's episode on my sunny walk, and I felt compelled to write in because my situation was quite similar. And when you asked Tash about if someone contacted you and they denied it, would you leave? My ex-husband and I separated in 2021 after 7 years married, 14 years together. About a year after we got married, a guy contacted my sister-in-law on Facebook saying my husband was having an affair with his partner.
I was say with him.
A guy
contacted
his sister-in-law.
No.
Her sister-in-law.
So she was contacted. Oh, her sister.
A sister-in-law. So it could be like her husband's sister.
Someone that she knows was contacted by the man saying that his wife was cheating with her husband.
Fuck. I wasn't made aware at the time, but my family confronted my husband, who denied it profusely.
How do you feel about that?
How do you feel about that? What about not being
told? Can you just quickly, who got the message? Sister or sister-in-law?
Sister-in-law. So it could be like...
It could be her brother's sister. How would you feel if your family all knew that there was something going on and they confronted him first?
I'd be livid. No, I'd respect they might give him the opportunity
to come forward first.
Yeah, but if I didn't find out at all...
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. Okay, so the guy presented some very loose evidence, but nothing really of any value. He talked his way out of it, said the guy was a jealous, controlling partner. I spoke to the other woman, who also denied it.
Can I say one thing? You know how you said that you felt compelled to write because of like the question that I said, because I used the example, no, not the example. I explained that in my marriage, I would get fake accounts messaging me saying that my husband was cheating on me, but I had no names. I didn't even know the person who was messaging. I think this is different.
Because you've got to know, you know who it's going
to be. Not only that, but like a man is doing it. A man that's being cheated on too. I feel like he's got nothing to gain. No, he's got nothing to gain by making it up. no smoke without fire. The people that were messaging me, albeit I'm sure there was truth to it, I didn't even know who they were in order to speak to them properly.
She said she had cheated on him, but not with my husband. All right, hon. And that was that. But my gut never felt right.
I'm not surprised.
His phone was locked down like Fort Knox. Loads of other red flags, but his supposed moral compass told me he would never do this to me. I knew he wasn't happy though.
It's giving Billy Frost.
It is. I knew he wasn't happy though. His mental health was low for at least 5 years. Eventually in 2021, he ended it and we separated based on it just not working.
Oh, he ended it. That's interesting.
Fast forward 2 years to 2023.
He's with that woman, isn't he?
What, can you just let me read?
Sorry.
I get a message on LinkedIn from a woman asking me to call her. The name was the same name of his new girlfriend. She called me and told me she wasn't his new girlfriend, but they'd been on and off since early 2018. Only she didn't know he was married. What the fuck is going on today? Fucking hell.
What is it the Billy Frost water, eh?
What the hell? This heat is getting to everyone. Whew, heat stroke, right.
Maybe I should check my LinkedIn.
He told her we'd separated in 2017. Wow. It's 4 years earlier than they actually did. Isn't that wild? Their relationship had been on and off, and by all accounts, he didn't treat her well and would breadcrumb her. For context, he worked away a lot, got to the point in our marriage that I wasn't even allowed to ask where he was working or why. He would accuse me of being paranoid and controlling, so I just shut up and never asked a thing.
I was paranoid and controlling too.
Yeah, I think we're all paranoid. All the while working full-time, a manager in child protection and raising my 2 young boys. She told me all sorts. Too much. Even that he'd ended things with her once whilst on top of her. Babe, it's over. I'm going to come. Still over. It's over in all senses of the word.
Hold on, let me finish. Yeah, I'm done. Oh, as in you finished? No, with you.
And now.
That must be the most awful breakup.
What is this do inside me, hon? Like, seriously. Clean up your mess.
Oh, I'm going to come.
Oh, it's making me feel unwell.
Literally unwell.
He'd agreed to have a baby with her and all sorts. But she also told me
what?
He'd had a previous affair before her, 2014 to 2017. Timeline basically spanning the whole of our marriage.
Fucking hell.
He never had even given our marriage a chance. And best bit is this second affair partner only found out in 2023, 5 years into their relationship and 2 years following our separation, that we hadn't been separated the whole time.
I mean, I'm fucking lost, to be honest.
She's basically, this other girl thought they'd been separated the whole time. She found out through a neighbour, and get this, he's told her my name was my twin sister's name, Vile. He was basically living a...
Oh, so she could just look her up and like she doesn't have like a... Oh my God.
He was basically living a double life. No idea how she didn't know he was married, given that they never spent weekends together. She'd never been to his home, met his family or children. Well, she didn't know about me. I'm aware she went to have affairs with 2 other men in their workplace and eventually sacked for sexual misconduct. We don't judge.
Yeah. Don't do it. Don't do it. Have you seen that trend? It's like, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. And what do they actually say?
There's a few different ones.
Yeah. Don't do it. Don't.
So fucking hot. That's that one. I have no doubt she was manipulated by my ex, though. And then we're not done, guys. Fast forward to 2024. Guys, sit down.
Oh, no.
Get a drink.
Oh no, there's a baby.
There's more. I get a message on Instagram off the first affair partner, the one whose husband had contacted my sister-in-law, and the one I'd spoken to on the phone, and she'd denied it. She contacted me to apologise for her part in things. She was far more sincere and apologetic than the ex, narcissistic for sure, has ever shown me. She explained how it happened and the manipulation, and that she didn't know the best version of herself at the time either. She did know about me and the boys, but he convinced her that I was unstable and it was a marriage of convenience. This hit hard because my dad said those exact words to my mum. It's really crazy to think of the extent of what he did, but I can honestly say I'm 100% happier without him than I was with him. I'm like a new person. I have a lovely partner who respects me, and we have the healthiest relationship. They say the grass isn't always greener, but it has been for me. I'm still working through the trauma I've experienced from my ex, and that can be a challenging place to be when, on one hand, I'm experiencing flashbacks of him, but very happy with my new partner. I love your show. I really do. Thank you for reading.
Wow, that was fucking full on. Also, like, kudos to the woman that actually ended up coming forward and like taking accountability. And no,
Bit late, babe.
no, but like she didn't have to.
No, I don't really respect it.
No, like it takes a lot for someone to go back and try and recover the wrongdoing that they did. I'd love a cookie. That is fucking full on. But it is so nice to hear that not only are you aware that you're happier without him, but you've managed to find a new person that you're saying you've got a really good, healthy relationship with. And I think it's those little golden nuggets that we want to hold on to. When people are listening to this, it is so easy to get caught up in all the shit that you hear, but there are happy endings, there are good people out there, and that is proof that you can go through all that and still get your happy ending.
I think for anyone who's maybe in the thick of it right now, who literally thinks, wow, my life is an absolute shit show, like how am I ever going to be happy again? Like that is such an extreme set of circumstances, and I think if she can get through it and actually like look back and feel happier now, like everyone should be absolutely like taking that kind of glimpse of hope and running with it.
Yeah. Okay. This one is called Wild. Woo! Let's get wild. Hi, ladies. Obviously, keep me anonymous, but I think you always do. Firstly, I would like to say thank you, and I love listening to your podcast. It has got me through the biggest heartbreak of my life whilst listening and walking my dog over the fields. I wish there was more than one episode a week. I seriously need to join Patreon.
Yeah, you do, girl.
Yeah, you do, babe, because there is more than one episode a week.
In fact, you can binge out on that. What are we on? Like nearly 60
episodes. Yes. Do that for the summer, babe. So, recently I found the whole truth, and it is wild. My ex-partner who I lived with completely love-bombed me and future faked, constantly referring to me as his wife. Oh,
future faked. I think that's like when you're
obviously talking about things that you make out going to happen, that are never going to happen. Constantly referring to me as his wife and my child as his child and his brother, and so on. He has another 2 children he is preventing from seeing unless it is supervised, which he has chosen to walk away from. I know, red flags galore. I mean, yeah, that is a very big red flag. In January, I found dirty messages on his smartwatch from an unknown number. I phoned it and it was a prostitute.
Oh my God. Fucking hell on.
I did the typical
dirty work beforehand.
Yeah. I did the typical, why am I not good enough and what's wrong with me? I tried to see if I could get over it because our relationship, although not perfect, was pretty close. Was it though? And thought he has an issue. He has caution previously for soliciting a prostitute.
Oh, darling.
Oh, okay. He left me in Feb whilst I was away studying for a really important exam and blamed it on me not being able to cope with losing his children. And although devastated and I accepted that, it obviously had been messy and we'd spoken and fell back a couple of times over the last 3 months. We decided to try again now he was in a better place mentally. He booked a solo holiday and invited me to come along. But then it's not solo, is it? We're riding solo. Solo. Okay. My passport had expired and I didn't have enough time and didn't want to leave my son so soon. In my head, he booked the holiday to help heal, so he should still do it as he planned. I had this gut feeling he wasn't going on his own, and I found a heart emoji under a post on Instagram from a few weeks ago, and I messaged her asking if they were together. She phoned me. She was lovely, and I found out the whole truth.
What the hell is going on today, guys?
He didn't leave because he couldn't cope in February. He left because he had met her at work.
Another one.
And they had started seeing each other and had been for the last 3 months. He'd also booked the holiday for them both. She didn't end up going because they had to split up. We exchanged screenshots and he'd been saying the exact same thing to the both of us.
Love that.
Calling us the same pet name. Love.
No.
Love. That's icky.
No.
All right, my life.
All right, love.
You're right, love. It's very Phil Mitchell-y.
It's a bit degrading in my...
Saying we were the one and he loved us. The things we both experienced were wild. Even him shitting the bed after being fingered. What? Sorry, this...
Hang on. Rewind. I just need...
So I read that, not realising what I was reading, and it just came out. And now I'm really, really bothered by it. I'm just like confused. What's just happened?
What's happening?
I'll go back. Mummy! Mum! Hold on, what's that name? Frost. What's his name? I forgot, what was it, that Billy? Oh, Billy Frost. I don't know why, but Billy Frost reminds me of a snowman. I see shit in the bed. Stop shit in the bed, mate.
I can't cope.
Hold on. The things we both experienced were wild.
Like, pause.
Even him shitting the bed after being fingered.
Who's being fingered?
She's put in brackets, not me. now nicknamed the Welsh shot.
I'm so wait, does he get fingers at the bar?
Where else is he getting fingered? Not through his willy hole. I have such
It's making me so unwell. No. Oh no.
He must have had a finger up the bum and he shat the bed.
Both times. With both people.
No, she's saying, things we both experienced in the world. But she's put not me. Does she mean she did shit the bed?
Fingering his bum and he booed the bed.
The things we both experienced were wild, even him shitting the bed after being fingered. Not me.
Not her shit in the bed.
Yeah, so he shut the bed with both of them.
He loves a finger at the bum.
He loves to do shits, not on toilets. It's giving my son.
No, that's enough for me to leave.
He's now nicknamed the Welsh Charter. Hilarious. He works in the same office, lives in the same town and drinks in the same bars as her now. So logically, he is trying to make amends with her. And I've walked away from the expensive lesson. And I feel now I have some form of closure when before I felt like I didn't know the truth and I was going mad.
How? I don't. Guys, today has been a lot. I do apologise if anyone feels like they need therapy after today, because I certainly do.
I mean, one thing I want to say that I feel like is pointed out, like has come across in this email. I feel like you've only sort of been able to draw a line because you found out this stuff, like the stuff that he was doing before wasn't bad enough. Even the fact that he can't see his kids unless supervised says enough about the type of person that this guy is.
I understand that when you love someone, you have those love goggles on and you can't always...
I get that, but she also did find messages from prostitutes.
Yeah, no.
But that...
I understand.
But look...
Oh, I wouldn't tolerate it, but...
I get it, but I really hope that you're not just saying... Because I understand that he left you. then he sort of came back. Just the lies, the deceit, the disrespect, the shitting in beds, like just none of it is okay. Like, I hope you obviously realise you can do so much better than this man. So can the other woman. More for her if she decides to stick around. If so, I hope that she gets a good mattress protector.
So I'm just processing. Yeah, I agree. Look, I think we all, not just as women, but as men, we sometimes need to have our eyes a little bit more wide open and actually check in with ourselves as to whether the person in front of you, whether you are loving someone because of their potential or you're loving them because of what they are showing you they are. And I think it's so important not to ignore who they are showing you they are. As soon as someone's starting messaging a prostitute, no, we don't accept that. We don't accept that kind of behaviour. It happened again. We don't accept that kind of behaviour. There's so many red flags, and I'm sure now you're out of it, you could probably see it a lot more clearer. But
make sure you learn from it.
We need to do better.
Yeah.
Do.
Should we do product of the week?
Product of the week. I'm going to show you these bracelets. Tash did compliment me on them. Do you want to get up and show the camera?
Go for it.
Hold it.
No one can hear you. She's just going up to the camera. For anyone that's listening, they're like little cute beads.
So basically they're tiny, tiny little beads, but they're really nice summery colours. So there's like a sagey...
Does that one not have a letter?
No, that one's not got a letter. So there's a sagey one which has got a T, like a nice like white corally one which has got an M, and then a really, really nice like really baby pink. They're just really cute. And they are by Bead Stack. That's where I get all my bracelets from. I'm pretty sure she did our bracelets for our first ever event.
She did.
So we love her. So go and follow. It's where I get like, she does like the names. She does really, really gorgeous ones. So yeah, go give her a follow. She's a small business. Pretty sure she's also a single mum. So we like to support.
Cute. Right, let's do a confession of the week. I once faked a girl's weekend so I didn't have to tell anyone I was going away alone to a hotel to sleep, eat room service and not answer a single bloody question. Luxury, nobody saying mum. I love that.
Yeah.
That's so good.
Really
right.
Guys,
do
we need some affirmation.
Don't date a Billy Frost.
Don't do it. No, I think that, and it also needs to be like, I will go into dating and relationships with my eyes wide open. Like, stop romanticizing everyone. Stop wearing those bloody rose tinted glasses and actually see people for who they are. Stop living off a fantasy and a dream and start living in reality.
Amen. Thank you guys so much. See you next week. Love you. Bye.